ever. Pull up in the Jeep, tell her that she want a chance, so she blow me on, no beep beep. She have the best pan repeat, yeah, whole CD. Anything else a garbage, whole CD. Bazura, not one, two gal, one life to live. What the fuck is frugal? Every gal me chat to wanna time me, do rock. Call the cops to charge you, baby girl you're too bad. Was a day from her, but me make she have two that. That the way she call me, anytime she on it. Oh, baby girl, come and spend my money.
Hi everybody, this is Varian Di Beast. Am I saying it correctly?
Yeah, that's it. Perfect.
That's right. So this is Marina, as you all know, and this is from how I got here. Varian, thank you for being here. We known each other for about what, 5 years now?
5 years, 2016. Yeah.
From 2016, yes. We used to work together.
Yeah.
At a sales company, and believe it or not, we did door to door. We had to make a sale and we had to make sure that we meet the quota, but the point of the sales company wasn't that we had to go and sell, but it was because you come out of your shell, you find yourself, and you realize that at the end of the day you learn things about yourself that you really never thought you could do, or you, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, maybe you were really, really good in sales, but I was
not actually. It was sales definitely took me out of my comfort zone.
Exactly.
Yep, with the public speech and speaking in public and everything. That's what helped me, I must say. I don't know about you, but
no, it was. I love dealing with people, but when I realized, I guess the opportunity came on my phone, hey, there's a job opportunity, right? You take whatever that comes, and that was actually the first way for me to open up into this gateway of, I guess, the social work. I guess maybe that's one of the reasons why I'm here today, right?
Perfect.
Right, that's one way of looking at it. So I wanted to invite him over, and thank you again for coming. He has grown a lot from the moment that we met. You were always, the one thing I love about you is that you're always very, very humble, always down to earth.
I mean, I'm still humble and down to earth.
Yes. You was back then, and you're still like that, and exactly. I don't think anything is ever going to change. I hope it won't.
I mean, it will not.
It has to.
I'm a very loyal person,
That's good. That's
I
good.
always remember where I'm coming from, so.
Don't forget the little people, right?
Right. Definitely.
Right. So that's one of the best qualities about Varian, because when you come into the office and there's a bunch of people you never met in your life, and you're as a person, you're just like, oh my God, you don't know what to do, what's going on. But he's always the person to say something and everybody just starts laughing, or just makes everybody very, very comfortable.
Yeah.
And that's actually very, very good quality. And I think one of the best reasons why we, I guess in a way I would say, succeeded at the company before we decided to go our own way was because of our, I guess, natural social skills.
Perfect.
Right?
I mean, that company taught me a lot.
Yes.
I mean, I myself didn't even know that I was a funny person until the meetings in the mornings and, the whole 9 yards.
Until that one fine morning, though. Yeah, we should probably say thank you to Richard Allen
for that, right?
For the opportunity, because if it wasn't for, do we have to say the name? Chris Butte.
Yeah.
And rest in peace, Jeff PRAT.
Jeff was a RIP.
Yes, one of the most amazing people probably that I've met in my life, who just by walking into a room, you just, it's like a sunshine came in. Like, he's just amazing.
To me, Jeff is the funniest person I've ever known.
Yes.
I mean, one thing I know, Evan got a funny one. I ain't gonna lie, but Jeff, personally taught me a lot, when it comes to speaking to people in public, how to relate to people with different personalities, various things I learned from Jeff, and that's what, I bring into my everyday life. So I guess, Evan got a good one, rest in peace, Jeff.
Rest in peace. Don't worry, we have a little shot here to drink for him.
Yeah, even though I don't drink, but because of Jeff,
it's okay. I have Moscato. It's It's a Latin drink. It's okay, I don't drink either, but sometimes, no, I do drink. Okay.
Yeah.
So, one of the reasons why I invited Varian is because he actually really came out of his comfort zone and decided to pursue his career in becoming an artist. He is, you're a rapper, right?
No, I'm a dancehall / reggae artist. You know, we all know that reggae and dancehall originated from Jamaica. I mean, presently I'm living abroad in New York City, you know, to be exact. You know, but I decided to do music like seriously like 2 years ago. It was in 2019. You know, a friend of mine, a person actually worked at Apex at Richard Allen, but you don't know him. That person worked there. He left for a short period. I think he left before you came. You know, and he had, you know, he was very in depth with the music. You know, he builds rhythm, things like that. So, you know, he sent me the rhythms, you know, and I decided, you know, that I did a song, and then I decided, you know, that, you know, I'm gonna start doing it seriously, because before that I was doing it on and off, but it was since 2019 that I actually decided to do it, you know, seriously, and to pursue a career musically, because to be honest, I'm tired of doing the 9 to 5.
Yes, after a certain time, you're just like, you know what? I think I did my fair share of working for somebody else.
For someone else, yeah.
Enough, right?
Yeah, so I decided to venture into my own music, my own brand, my own company. You know, because I mean, a lot of people don't even know. A lot of artists don't know that, you know, when it comes to music, it's actually a business.
Yes, it is.
You know, you have to do a lot. You invest a lot of time. You invest a lot of money, you know, energy. You need to sacrifice time. You know, if you have family, if you have your kids, you know, whoever, if you have, you know, a partner that you're living with or not, you need to sacrifice a lot of time, especially when you get the big break. You know, but you know, that's the reason why I decided that I do not want to work for anyone anymore.
And you know what? That's exactly how it should be. I guess after a while, you know, they always say there's a divine timing for everything. I guess 5 years ago, I wouldn't be ready to do this, because we also have little children. So it's not something that we could just like get up and just, you know, do it. So I guess as our children grow, so are we. And when the time comes, you just grab it. But you see how you just said that in 2016, like right when, I guess, when I came, the other person that you met, he was there, and it started from there. So I guess, not even I guess, you went to this job, right? Yeah. You came out of your comfort zone, but you also met the right people that basically boosted your career. Yeah,
that's true.
Right?
That's true. One thing I could tell that in sales you meet a lot of people, a lot of interesting people who can help you and people, you know, who can't. You know, you just have to make use of the opportunity that comes forward, you know, on a daily basis. You know, and that's what I did.
We make the best of it. I mean, we had no choice, because our team leader, he was always saying excuses are for, well, let me not say that word. What else you?
Pertaining to who, Jeff?
Huh?
Who is it pertaining to, Jeff?
Both.
Oh, and
they were both amazing leaders.
Oh, okay, but because of me, when I started actually, Jeff was the only one in the office, so that's the reason. Yeah, it's after he decided, you know, Chris decided to do the transformation from.
He saw you were good, so he snatched it.
Pretty much, you know, but they just merged together. You know, when he decided that, I think he decided that he wanted to be close to home in Long Island. That's the reason. But when I started,
you really started back then.
Yeah,
in the very beginning when it was growing.
Yeah, it was only Jeff there.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so, but Chris Beauty is a very good leader. I mean,
he's a go-getter, and he doesn't stop for anybody. And he taught us a lot, that no matter what, you just have to be accountable for what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, everything they taught us we literally still use today. and we know certain things that other people don't, like airing them out. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to talk about, I guess we're gonna start off with how, like, I guess the first steps to your growth, because a lot of people are gonna look up to you, a lot of youngsters, maybe even adults, and a lot of people will wanna know, how did you start? What was your emotion? Like, were you scared? Were you confused? Were you like looking for the right people? Because getting a team for this kind of, you know, venture, like, it's not easy.
Yeah, like with me, I started doing music for a while, but as I said, I just decided to do it seriously like 2 years ago, back in 2019. You know, like music, my dad, which is in Jamaica, he's an artist. He's a dancehall / reggae artist. So growing up, I normally see him writing songs, things like that within the house. You know, so I guess it came from there. So it came naturally. You know, I'm an offspring of his, so
Right.
you know, naturally I'm gonna develop something from him.
Of course.
You know, so that's where it actually came from my dad. You know, my love for music, my love for dancehall, my love for every music on a whole. You know, because growing up within the household, it was like my dad always playing music. You know, whether it's Britney Spears, whether it's Tony Braxton, you know, every single artist, you know. So my passion for music came from there as a child, you know, growing up, and that's where I developed the skill. I think I wrote my first song at the age of like 15, 16, you know, somewhere around there, you know. But I just started doing it seriously 2 years ago, you know, and I think it has been great so far. I love the experience. You know, it takes a lot of dedication. I think I need to be more dedicated at this point, you know, at this time in my life, you know, at the age that I am, and you know, various things. But it takes a lot to become an established artist. It takes a lot of like thick skin, you know, to be there, you know, and I'm willing to do it.
I mean, so far you've been pretty successful. Like, we see like all the songs that we hear so far, and even though I'm not, you know, from your culture, right, I still love to hear the music, like the melody, the words. It's, I mean, to me, I like it. I really, I was like, yeah. I keep hearing it, listening to it all the time. I was like, oh my God. Like, one of my favorite songs is Disloyal.
Disloyal, okay.
Do you want to talk about?
Yeah. Disloyal is a song that is a favorite of a lot of people, a lot of friends, a lot of family members, even strangers is always gonna like that song, because at the end of the day, everyone on earth has helped someone before in some way, you know, in some form. We have helped someone before, you know. We have dedicated a lot of energy, whether a lot of money, a lot of time, you know, towards someone, and guess what? Someone had betrayed us, you know. So it was basically the song. I came up with the idea with the song, you know. It was just like off of a personal experience. I don't want to basically, you know,
talk specifically about a person,
but
the concept is there.
But the concept came from a personal experience where I got the idea, and then from there, you know, from me getting the idea, I just talk about things that will, like, you know, that a traitor will do.
Right,
you know,
right,
within
right.
the lyric of the song. So that's where it came from. You know, it's a very good song.
You also learn a lot from those type of people, but the best part, I would say, is that you are now aware of those vibrations. So next time you meet a person like that, especially on the path that you're on, you're gonna already know.
Yeah.
Right?
So next time I meet a person like that, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to spot them out from a mile away.
Yeah.
You know, like you. No, you're gonna be disloyal somewhere, somehow. You know, I mean, I'm just hoping that I'll be able to read. You know,
sometimes it's hard because you never know. Sometimes it just happens. You really hope that the person that you're with at least has integrity. Like they used to teach us at the job, right? Integrity is important. it doesn't matter who you talk to. At the end of the day, they're still people. And you don't have to end up talking or marrying the person or just having a business, whatever the case is. Have integrity, give the person closure, have some type of, you know, hey, listen, thank you for what you did. Because it's not something that you just, you know, I guess the time spent is what's really hurting the most, the energy, because now it's like, well, I could have taken that time and spent it on myself. And now it's just, look, I hope it's the only time that happens to you, because now, whether you like it or not, you're much wiser. Right?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the experience just happened at the perfect time when I got the beat. You know, I got the beat from Nick Grenade, which is located in it's a producer / engineer that's located in Jamaica. You know, so it just came around the right time. You know, because that's not the first I'm being, you know, betrayed.
Of course.
You know, we have been betrayed numerous times, you know, in our lives, especially when you're at a certain age, you know.
But I guess after a certain age, after you reach a certain age, like I guess after 25, I would say 29, or maybe, it hits you differently, especially when you have children, because you don't have time to play games. You don't have time. If you're willing to help somebody, it's because you're.
That is so true. Like the way you relate, where we all relate to situations, whether it's being betrayed or whether it's being pleasured, you know, at this age, whether you're, as you said, 25 going upwards, you know, the way you relate to it as a kid, that's nothing.
It's like,
right,
doesn't matter. Yeah.
You know, someone betrayed you 5 minutes ago, and then, you know, you and them is friend. But, you know, now, you know, as you get older, as I said, it has a greater effect on you. You know, that's what I've learned. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but it's okay. He made a music out of it, so.
Yeah, very good song.
It is a very good song, actually. So thank you, whoever you are. The next song, one more, okay? The Jeep. I really like the Jeep one.
Yeah,
what
Jeep
was the reason that you created?
Okay, so song? Jeep, I created Jeep while everyone was on lockdown in the pandemic. I got the beat, you know, and I was in my car while the beat was playing, and I loved the beat.
Oh,
and I think at the time, I don't remember specifically, but I think at the time I saw a Jeep was passing. You understand? and I was like, you know, pull up in the Jeep. So that's the way I got, you know, like the hook from the song, the intro. That's the way I started the song, actually, you know. And then after that, I just talk about things where I could like bragging, something that makes me feel good, you know, various things. But Jeep is a very good song as well. So Jeep is also included on the album, which I released on July 31st, which is approximately, I'll say, like between 4 to 6 weeks ago. You know, I released a song. The album consists of 14 tracks. You know, Disloyal, Jeep is on it as well. The first track is Pepper Pot. You know, the second track is Jeep, and you know, and the list go on. Then I have another one, which is R.I.P., which is the third track, and Disloyal is the fourth track, and the list goes on and on. But you could also find it. You could find the album, which is titled "NEXTBADDEST" by Varian Di Beast. You could find it on all streaming platforms, whether you use Tidal, Amazon Music. If it's just, you know, you don't have any of those accounts or any of those subscriptions, you could do YouTube, you know, iTunes, the whole 9 yards. It's on everywhere to be found.
We're gonna put everything in the description, so subscribe, you know, listen to his music. It's actually, I guess it's soothing to the soul, because every song like right now you said the Jeep came from because of the pandemic.
Because of the pandemic, so
everybody could relate.
Everyone could relate, you know. I mean, the Jeep is a song that, you know, you could listen to, even whether you're Jamaican, you're from the Caribbean, whether you're American, whether you're Russian. You know, it doesn't matter whether you're from. I mean, I wasn't gonna say Africa, because Africa always love horror music, Caribbean music. You know, whether you're from Japan, you know, where you are, you know, you could buy the album. stream the album, have it in your library. I'm pretty sure once you get that, once you listen it, you'll be pleased. You know, you have to find at least 3 songs on it that you like.
And comment.
And comment.
Is there a way that they could contact you directly? Let's say somebody wants to send you a message.
Yeah. If you want to send me a message, you could go Instagram. It's variandi-best _ world order. variandi-best _ world order. Or you could just pretty much send me an email, which is variandi-best@gmail.com, and that's variandibest @gmail.com.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And one last thing, what advice would you give to somebody who's starting out? Encouragement, I guess.
Yeah. So, I mean, my words of encouragement, you know, is always have a goal, you know, always have a purpose, you know, write down the goal, have the goal in front of you, some way, somehow, you know, because without the goal and the purpose, you're just gonna swim. You know, I mean, you're gonna be like a man trying to swim who can't swim, so you're gonna drown. So you have to have the goal, you know, and then you have to have the plan. You know, you have to develop thick skin, you know, because not every no means that, you know, you're not good.
It means next opportunity. That's what we were taught, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I remember.
Yes.
You know, what we were taught is that 50 doors.
You have to see 50 doors to see that. No, was it 50?
Yeah,
whatever
50 doors.
Amount.
I think it's 50 doors.
And then that 1 door.
10 presentations.
10 presentations.
I think it's 10 or 6 before you get a sale. But that you could put those. I put those straight in my everyday life. You know, because you could pitch. You could go to 50 doors. The first door and you get a sale, and you could go to 50 doors and it's the last door. The 50th door that you go to, you get the sale. You know, so
in other words,
so if you stop at the 49th door, you don't know what could have happened.
Exactly. You understand? Exactly. Don't ever give up. God is gonna help you, but He has to see that you want it.
Yeah.
And when you finally work hard, but you finally see something, like you see seeds are being planted, and there's, I guess, fruits are growing on your tree. That, you know, everything takes time.
Yeah, of course. You can't, and never try to rush success.
No.
If you rush success, you're gonna fail.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So everything, as Marina just said, everything takes time.
Because I know one day you're gonna grow so high that people are gonna be like, "Hey,
yeah,
that's Varian."
Yeah, I know him from Marina's channel, right? But what else I have to say is that, you know, once you subscribe or you follow me on Instagram, whether you follow me on Facebook or wherever, you should. That's a place where I update, you know, my fans, my friends, my families when it comes to like my music, you know, because my goal for the next 6 months is to be an established dancehall artist, whereas, you know, someone, you know, out there, you know, my name should be calling within, you know, the dancehall and reggae circle, whether it's here or whether it's, you know, locally back in Jamaica or within the Caribbean region.
Well, you're gonna start somewhere regardless. You're gonna be famous somewhere, you know, somewhere that people know you, and then you're gonna grow and expand. As long as every stage in your life, you make the best of it, you grasp everything in it, then you take it to the next level, right?
Yeah. If you want, I could give you a, like, how would I put it, an acapella, you know, for the Disloyal track, which Marina loves so much.
Yes.
You know?
I do.
Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. People, what?
Put your glasses on.
See me have couple friends are real, couple friends are fake. Mama always let me leave friends till later. Couple friends are real, couple friends are fake. Mama always let me leave friends till later. Couple friends are real, couple friends are fake. Mama always let me leave friends till later. Chase the paper, chase the paper, chase the paper. We no trust like a mean shopkeeper. Him said that, she said that, me say what, me say not me. Friendship is closer than a not me, no more bumps. Loyalty, me at the factory and me sell that. Them want me go sell black. Once me turn my back, you in a my wife ears. You want to see a man, me tell my wife ways. You want to see a man, say she in her last days. Couple friends are real, couple friends are... Mama always let me leave friends for later. Couple friends are real, couple friends are fake. Mama always let me leave friends for later. Couple friends are real, couple friends are fake. Leave friends for later. Chase the paper, chase the paper, chase the paper. Say to myself, got my man and my wealth, got my eyes on my health from sardine and white rice and now the hype life and them a snake in a grass and you move python. On the bench them want me left, tell them catch me on the right like them I can. One day I shall hike on, not locked up like Acon. Them want me fi fail and it's so blatant. Jaja, couple friends are real, couple friends are... Mama always let me leave friends say. Couple friends are real, couple friends are... Mama always let me leave friends till later. Couple friends are real, couple friends say. Mama always let me leave friends say. Chase the paper, chase the paper, chase the paper, chase the paper. Mean shopkeeper, him said that, she said that. Me say not me, friendship used to closer than a not me, no more bums. So basically that's it, Disloyal, you know, a short snippet.
That was really good.
Yeah. So we're gonna take a shot. No.
That's for Jeff. I don't know if you want to drink the whole thing, but...
No, not me. I mean, I could just take one shot. I'm not a drinker, I'm a thinker.
Right. For Jeff?
For Jeff,
we're doing it. Jeff, thank you for everything that you've done for us and everybody else around. Yeah, we don't have the rest of the gang here. We all miss you very much. You left an incredible, I guess, just imprint on our souls and our hearts because of who you are. We are who we are today. So thank you.
All right.
On that note, yeah, you could drink the smoothie.
Man, no, I could leave it for later.
Varian, thank you so much for being here.
I must say thank you for having me, Marina. It's a pleasure. Next time. Yeah.
Next time, I guess in a year from now or 6 months to a year. Let's do this again and see where we are.
Okay.
Because it's amazing from where we first met to who we are today. Just accomplishing, and we're
and
changing
I must
the
say
world.
with hope and hard work we shall be there.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely. And like I said, we'll see each other in a year. Make sure you make one 30-minute gap just for me.
Yeah.
We'll see each other again. Hopefully definitely with a lot more, things that we'll accomplish.
Yeah, I will come back, It doesn't matter the situation, One of the things that I go by is that it doesn't matter, where I'm at or how I'm at in life, I always have to make time for people who are true to me, I must say you're true to me, Marina, so
thank you. Same here.
I gotta show you that support and respect. I must say I greatly appreciate the opportunity of being.
And I appreciate too. I just want everybody to know and who you are and where you come from. That at the end of the day, no matter how famous he is, I know that he's gonna be still who he is today. A very down-to-earth, humble person. Definitely. And that's important. Then never forget who you are. And again, thank you, Varian, for everything. Good luck in everything. And don't forget, I'm going to put everything in the description. His album is coming out.
I mean, it's already out.
It's already out, I'm sorry.
It was out, again, the album came out on the 31st of July.
July?
31st of July, yeah.
See?
I'm
not a big fan.
And it's on all streaming platforms. The name of the album is NEXTBADDEST. So it's #NEXTBADDEST. #NEXTBADDEST, right? And you will get it right here.
Got it. We're gonna put everything in the description for you.
Once you type in Varian Di Beast, Varian, VARIENDI-best, you'll find me. Whether it's Amazon Music, it doesn't matter where it is, you know.
And then you're open to collaborating with anybody?
Of course, I've like, you know, like collaborations in the work, you know. Back with two artists in Jamaica, one by the name of Corex and one by the name of Medicine. I had someone, you know, even contacted me today, you know, pertaining to a collaboration, you know. So yeah, so where I was last year, you know, it's a vast improvement to where I'm at today. Yeah. So yeah.
And cheers to that then.
All right, cheers to that. Another drink.
Another drink. I was gonna go with a smoothie, but you went for it.
Right.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for thanks for being part of this journey with us. We'll definitely keep in touch and let you know how Varian has grown a year from now.
Yep.
Yeah. We probably have long dreads or something. I don't know. Maybe he'll come on a jet. You never know.
You never know. You never know. You know.
But yeah, remember. Always remember who you are, know your worth, and never stop working, because God will always take care of you. The right people will always be there, and I guess be grateful for what you have today. And
always have a goal, because if you don't have a goal, you'll fall in a hole.
Yeah. That's a quote by Varian Di Beast. Thank you. Bye.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, yeah. People, we're not just people. Never. People are evil. Nick, we need to know why. Fill me up. Couple friends are real, couple friends are fake. Mama always say me leave friends till later. Couple friends are real, couple friends are fake. Mama always say me leave friends till later. Couple friends are real, couple friends are fake. Mama always say me leave friends till later. Chase the paper, chase the paper, chase the paper, chase the paper. Me no trust like a meat shopkeeper. Him said that, she said that, he said what, me say not me. Friendship used to closer than a not me. No more bumps than a knee. Loyalty, me have the factory and me sell that. Them want me go sell black. Walls, me turn my back. You ain't my wife face. You are the same man. Me tell my wife ways. You are the same man. So she in her last days. Couple friends are real, couple friends are fake. Mama always say me leave friends till later. Couple friends are real, couple friends are fake. Mama